Alright, what is good? What is happening, everybody? It's your boy Primitive AK here. We're back with another video for you guys today. We have the CBRS-3 SMG inside of Black Ops 7. If you guys are into the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys show the love and support as always. So this one is a unique weapon in a lot of ways, and I'm going to come out of the gate and say it. This weapon is not really overpowered or, you know, the new best thing in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 by any means. It's not even close. And the reason why I say that is because this is a medium to high maintenance weapon. You're going to see what I mean by that in a little bit. But we'll showcase everything that this weapon has to offer. And let's just first start with the obvious. It is a submachine gun, and it has 60 bullets to the magazine. Now, there's a bit of a weird attribute to this weapon, and this is why I said I don't think this weapon is going to be top tier by any means, and it's because that it requires a bit of maintenance. So how this works, if you read the description, it says full automatic SMG with a high capacity rechambering magazine, well-rounded with excellent range and recoil. The key word here is rechambering magazine. Now, I didn't understand that at first. I kind of ignored it. I just heard full auto SMG, and you assume, okay, you know, full auto SMG, and it is a full auto SMG, but let me show you why it's not exactly the most overpowered weapon in the game. Now watch what happens here. I'm going to keep firing. I'm going to see if you notice it. Alright, now if you couldn't figure it out there, I was holding down the trigger the entire time. But for some reason, and this is when I realized, oh, that's what they meant by rechambering. This weapon has a rechamber animation every 20 shots. So every time you fire this weapon and you reach 20 bullets, so right now it's at 60, the second you hit 40, you see how it rechambers? Alright, and I'm going to fire another 20 shots. Rechambers again, and then when you run out of ammo completely, that's when it reloads fully. I don't really like that. That's going to get you in trouble a lot, especially if you're in the middle of a gunfight and you're not keeping track of your ammunition. I mean, at this point, you might as well just start wasting shots or just reload your weapon after every kill. And that's why I think that they missed the mark on this one. It's like, I get they can't make every weapon overpowered, but I just really don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. But overall, it's about a 4-shot kill to the chest, so that's, I guess, one good thing about this weapon. If you land all headshots, it's going to turn it into a 3-shot, which is pretty cool. I think getting one headshot and some body shots doesn't really make much of a difference. You see, it's still a 4-shot kill. But like I mentioned, man, I'm not down for that rechambering animation in the weapon, and I think that's where it just doesn't sit right with me. But that's just my personal opinion. We'll showcase it in a private match, of course, but first things first, we'll showcase what the attachments are in store for this thing. Your sights are pretty much all standard, nothing changes there. Your muzzle attachments, all standard, nothing changed. Barrel attachments include the following. Again, all normal, nothing out of the norm here. Underbarrel, pretty much all the same. Magazine attachments, this one's going to increase your chamber time, so I'm going to actually try this out and see if it's any faster. And then also this one's going to increase the magazine. Fires 25 rounds before rechambering occurs, so you're definitely going to want to use one of these two. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to try this out and see what this does, and just see how fast it actually is. I want to check it out right now, actually. See if it's any faster. Oh yeah, that's much faster. Oh yeah, no, you got to use the prestige attachment without a doubt. You have to use the prestige attachment. That is so fast. That is much better. Yep. We got scanned, boys. You have the prestige weapon to get this thing. So yeah, class it up. Definitely use this bad boy. Rear grip, all standard. Nothing changes there. Your stock options are all the same. Laser attachments, all the same. And also firing mods, all the same. You got fire rate as well, which is pretty cool. And camos. We'll start with the camos. I know it did camos last time. The camo challenges themselves: 30 objective kills, 30 hipfire kills, and get a kill while sliding, diving, or wall jumping. Pretty easy. Shatter gold here. Here's our arc light camo. Tempest. Singularity. We got our zombies camos here. Bloodstone. Doomsteel, and of course Infestation. Warzone camos, we got Golden Damascus, Starglass, Absolute Zero, and Apocalypse. Co-op endgame, we got Molten Gold, Moonstone, Chromaflux, still one of the nicer camos, and also Genesis camo, of course. Weapon prestige camos, we got spectrogram, we got fluid. These 3 camos are all the same for pretty much every weapon. And then lastly, we got chameleon camo. And this one is animated, unlike the other weapon. For our weekly camos, we'll just take a look at some of these so you guys can see what these look like. Pretty cool camos. The Ascendance one from last season is probably the new favorite. And also we'll take a look at some of the prestige camos. I'm really going to only look at like the animated ones. The other ones I don't really care too much about. But either way, still pretty cool to think about and look at. More importantly, we'll showcase my favorite animated camo in the game, Void Stripe. And then some of the event camos, we're not going to look at all these, there's too many, we'll be here all day. But just wanted to showcase what they have to offer and how they look on the weapon. It's a Fallout camo, which I think is one of the cooler ones. Very nice, very nice. And then Black Self, here's our Black Self camos for the season. I think that Supernova is going to be the one I start using more often. That's nice. Silver Skull, and then Opulence camo. Alright fellas, we're going to hop in a private match just to showcase what this weapon is capable of. We're going to try it without the attachments for a little bit, and then we're going to throw a class setup on so you guys know what attachments you need to be using through some live testing with this thing. Again, just to reiterate, this is against bots, so I don't want to hear anybody in the comments saying, oh, it's against bots! But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get right to it. Alright, so like I said, it is going to be a bit of some high maintenance here. So I'm going to try to do my best to keep track of the ammunition.
Eliminate the enemy.
There you go, there's that animation there.
UAV available for tasking. UAV ready for tasking.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just like, ah, man, that animation is a killer. It's got decent damage. I think that's what makes up for it.
EMP systems on standby.
Yeah, like, see, if I did not have ammunition there, I'd be a dead man without a doubt. And you can see that that's just reload animation getting me there. Let's see, not bad, not bad. Oh. See, I got 20 shots left, so I know this is gonna be a reload. See, like right there, if that was a regular player, I'd probably be dead. I'm not even kidding. I'm like 99% sure I'd be dead there. So it's like situations like that, you really gotta pay attention, otherwise you're not surviving. You can see I completely just missed my shots and ran out of ammunition there, like that's on me. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually change this up entirely. And then what I'm going to do is, we're going to put that attachment that I described on. I'm going to put a suppressor, because that's normally what I would use for these kinds of things. And then, let's see, what else can I put on? I don't think we need flinch resistance. We'll throw an ADS speed on. Barrel, we're going to get some extra range on this thing. I'm gonna actually change that sight. I'm not feeling it with that. I'm gonna sacrifice ADS and then go for a better sight here. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's much better. That rechambering prestige attachment is a must. That is a must. Absolute must. If you're not using this attachment, you might be hard throwing. Look at that. Mid-animation. Look how fast that is. Look how fast that is. That's so much faster. Where's it going? Yeah, it's so much faster. I'm glad we squared that away quick. Alright, let's reload this. Well, now you guys know. I'm gonna reload that early. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this weapon is anything earth-shattering. It's cool. It's interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But in terms of a meta situation, it's not even close.
Log every
But
hit.
you guys be the
Just
judge of it.
escape
Let me know
with
what you
their
guys think. I think it's unique. I think it's cool. And I'm never gonna say no to new weapons. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for the love and support. I'll catch you guys later. It's your boy Primitive AK. Signing out. Peace out, fellas.